Hey guys, so in line with the other workouts that I have posted this week, today we are getting back into a little bit more strength. I'm going to start with mobility, but I'm personally taking a week off of any kind of high intensity HIIT stuff this week. So that's why I'm here today, just to do post a new strength workout. Okay, so this is going, and then the rest of the week we're gonna get back into. I'm gonna post another HIIT, full body, and another core and cardio. Okay, so those of you that are still looking for that cardio, you're gonna get it. Today is kind of that mid-week separating the two other workouts when you think about how you're gonna program out your whole week. Fits right in with all of that other stuff, okay? Let's do this. Can we just start off by taking a deep breath in right here? I want you to reach those arms up overhead. You do this. So big inhale through that mouth, and then big exhale, let that air all the way out. One more time in. And big exhale out. Come on to all fours. Let's get into some shoulder rolls, shall we? So I just want you to really get those shoulders and shoulder blades to move as much as possible. So even try to over exaggerate it, okay? And then the other way. But right, your two shoulder blades in your back, can you get those guys to move? So they're squeezing together and pushing apart. And then we're gonna go take this naturally into cat-cow. So I'm gonna inhale as I drop the belly and lift the head, and then I'm going to exhale, draw the navel to the spine as I round up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Again. And out. Last one. And out. And coming back into center. Nice work. From here, we're just going to take a little bit more space between the hands and the knees. So as if you were doing a plank, but we're going to be in the plank for a little bit. So we're going to start actually on our knees. But notice how I'm not here. I'm still tucking that tailbone under, straight line from the shoulders through the knees. Now from here, we're going to go back into moving those shoulder blades. So I really want you to squeeze the shoulders together and press apart. So not up towards the ears as it might look. I'm keeping my shoulders pulled away from my ears, but I'm going to let them squeeze into the back and then push into the leg. I'm trying to push the floor away from me, rounding, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Now I'm not doing this, right? I'm not losing my plank, just trying to get some movement in between the shoulder blades. You're going to go 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We're going to come back up into a plank, this time on the toes if you'd like to. And we're going to go around the world. So we're going to move, again, the upper body, okay? Move the arms, get some movement inside the shoulder joints. So I'm in my plank. I'm going to come all the way back. My feet are hitting the wall. Come a little bit more so I can get that. So forward and back a little, and left and right. There you go. 1 more. Good. Ready to do that on the other side? So if you're from your knees, same thing. You might not get quite as much range of motion though, because here, like, I can move onto my toes. 1 more. Nice. Coming back into a plank on the knees. I told you we were going to be here for a while, so get comfortable. Coming back into a plank from the knees. I'm going to turn those so you can see. I want you to place your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Round your elbow crease back and then pull it, round it all the way forward. So really all we're doing is a lot of this in that shoulder joint, but the hands are planted, yeah? So round it forward and back. Still abs are engaged. We're still trying to maintain that plank. Breathe. This is the last one actually, okay? Now I'm going to give your forearms a little bit of love. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Sit back. Turn those palms Fingertips to you. Let's go ahead and start with the palms facing the floor. Rock it back and forth. Try to keep those elbows as straight as you can. If it's hard to do this from the floor, it is a little bit easier if you place your hands up onto a chair or something, okay? And then we're going to do the same thing, nice and easy. Turn those palms to face up. Fingertips still facing you, elbows still straight. Nice. Okay. Nice and easy. Check it out. All right, we got one more for the upper body, and then we're gonna move into a warm up for the lower. So we're gonna start here. I'm gonna have your one hand on your head, right? And that palm is facing the floor. This palm is facing the sky. Lift the elbows. Now, nice and strong. Really reach those arms, trying to keep those elbows at the same height. And then the palms are going to change, right? So the top palm is facing down. This one's facing up. Reach strong out through those arms. I don't want you to move quick through here. Reach, keep those elbows up. I want you to feel how you are rotating inside that shoulder joint. You go in one more in each way. Last one. And relax. Good job with the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Let's move into the legs. So we're actually going to start off on your back. Similar. We're going to work on rotation and movement in the hip joint, okay, in here. So we're going to start here. I'm going to have you bring that knee in. I'm going to brace from my core so I can circle this leg out without much movement on the opposite side and bring it back in. So my femur, that thigh bone, is in neutral. It's going to rotate out. I'm going to keep that external rotation all the way through until I need to come back into neutral, bringing those toes back in. If you're really tight, sometimes you might even feel a pop in there as the bone is moving in that socket. All right, this is the last one in this direction. Sticking on this leg, externally rotate, right? Turn the toes out, kneecap out, and then come back to neutral. Remember, your focus here is in articulating the movement inside that deep hip joint. One more this leg. These aren't ones that you want to really rush through, okay? Here we go. Other side. So I'm just going to have my hand here to remind myself to not let this hip move. I'm going to start by bringing this one in. Come out. Controlling that motion to that circle. One more. Doesn't that feel good though? All right, let it roll out and pull it in. 1, 2, pop, pop, pop. 3, now it's loosening, that pop's loosening up. Last one. Awesome. Okay, now we're gonna come onto all fours, okay? We're gonna take, I'm trying to turn my body a little bit. This leg out straight. You should already be feeling a stretch through here. Maybe not, maybe if you're nice and loose, you won't. I want that foot planted out with that nice and straight knee. Push yourself back, keeping that tension here, so don't just fall back. You still have your arms on the floor. Come forward, just do that again. Now you're pushing as far back as you can without losing that neutral spine, right? So the spine is super long. If you start to go too far, then you're going to arch into it, okay? There's a stop, and your stop might be sooner than my stop. 5. One more here. We're never, like, you know how sometimes you're in the weight room, right? Remember those days? And you hear someone else working and you hear the machine and you hear the plates drop, right? That would be equivalent of me just kind of stretching back and sitting into it and losing it. So we're going to stay nice and engaged, nice long spine, push back and come forward. I'm never losing that connection through the floor of my arms and that nice long spine. Okay, 2 more here, and we got 2 more to do. Nice. Can we sit in a nice butterfly position, please? Right? Let's start on my left leg. You can start on whichever leg you want to. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to work on that left leg, as I said. I'm going to bring my arms up, sit up tall. I'm going to straighten out, move this dumbbell, sorry. Straighten out that leg. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to try and keep this knee as straight as I can until I can't anymore, and I bring it back. Now, obviously, same thing, lift, straighten it out, and bring it back. So, actually, let's alternate. You want to be able to do this with as little side movement as you can. So as you get stronger, hopefully you get still. Straighten it out as soon as you can. You're going to still your body a little bit. Okay. There we go. All right, we're going to go 2 more each leg. Nice. Okay. Straighten it out. Swing it back. Last one each leg. Once we get this left leg back, I actually want you to hold it there for a second, okay? We're going to rotate towards this front knee and just reach out. Try to go with a nice long spine so again we're not collapsing. Come back to center. Nice and tall. Straighten out that leg and swoop it in. Okay, here we go. Last one. Swoop it back. Turn. Long spine. Got a little bit more room. I can go a little further on this side. Deep breath. Come back in. Come back to center. Try to lift. Extend that leg out. And sweep it back around to the front. Nice. This is our last move before we get into our circuit. Okay, we only have 1 circuit to get through today, full body. We're going to try and get through that 3 times and then finish up with core, okay? Even more core, I know. Can we bring 1 foot forward here, okay? I want you to rotate over that front knee, tight glute, come back to center. This hand's going to come forward. And I want you to reach up to the sky with this one, okay? We're going to bring this one back down to the head. We're going to end up coming back in and rotate again. 1, down. Now I'm trying to square off my shoulders, right? So I'm really trying to rotate from above my hips here. My hips are also going to go slightly back, but I'm not straightening out this knee. Okay, hand bounce back in, come back up, rotate. Rotate up and square. Last one on this side. See that little extra turn there? Okay, let's try that on this side. Rotate, hand comes down, rotate open. my balance there. And come back. Okay, get a quick sip of water. That was an amazing little 15-minute mobility sesh, right, for the full body. Now let's work on our dumbbells. I have my 20-pound dumbbells today. There's no, again, no high intensity cardio, no high impact. We're just gonna hold those dumbbells and get through it. The last two, we have push-ups and plank, so we won't use the dumbbells. The first three are with the dumbbells. So you know there's 5 exercises. Okay, here's where we're gonna start. 2 dumbbells that come in between those legs. We're going to lunge here. Now what I want you to do is pivot and come into a lunge on the front, on the opposite leg. Side lunge, I'm gonna push my butt back in that direction and pivot both my feet and come into a lunge here. Here, chest comes forward, counter. Here, I'm gonna try and keep myself fairly tall. You got it. So you're shifting your weight. Okay, you got 3, that weight's on the left leg, now my weight's on the front right leg. 2, and 1, and 1. Nice. Now you got to do it on the other side. So we're going to shift our weight over to the right, push the right hip out, come back around, and 1. Keep your core engaged. I know that pivoting can kind of be tricky for balance. Got 3 more on this side. Really push your hips out. And 1, and 1. Come back to center. Nice, come all the way to the floor. Pushing strong into one arm. Shoulders are over those dumbbells. I'm gonna push strong into my left, roll my right in, and switch. Spine is long, belly button pulled in tight. Elbow coming in close to the body. Now, if your weights are lighter, you're welcome to kind of increase that tempo a little bit, right? I chose to go heavier. I can still maintain 10 to 12 reps. If you're lighter and you want to do more like 15, you have plenty of time to still finish that while I'm going slower with more like 12. Here, 1 more. Nice. We only need 1 weight next, okay? So let's start with that weight under that right arm. So we're gonna come into, push-ups first, and then we'll go into a plank. Oh no, this is it, sorry. No, plank with a curl. See, I almost tricked myself because I put planks in there twice, but this plank, we're adding a curl and a pull through with that dumbbell to switch. So find your plank position. I would start with your feet or your knees wider than normal, okay? We're gonna go ahead, curl, put it down, and now that opposite arm's gonna bring it across, okay? And then this arm's gonna curl so the elbow stays low, and across. So the elbow's underneath the shoulder, doesn't swing up here, right? and across. Yes, I'm placing my hand back to the floor between that pullover and that curl, so I can always kind of readjust and get really strong. Then I go into that curl. Okay, we have 2 more in each arm. If you need to drop to those knees, drop to those knees, but maintain your plank. Okay, last set. Nice. Push-ups. We're going to go into a push-up. We're going to bring one leg through and up into a nice wide star, or T, okay? So, 1 push-up. Come up, bring this leg through, bring this arm up. Now this leg's going to go back through. Push up, other leg's going to come through, and I'm going to rotate. 2. 3, breathe. 4. Good job. Two more. You got it, last one. We're gonna come into a plank on our elbows, okay? Ready, set, and let's go. Holding our plank, that's it. You got it. If you come to your knees, your hips really shouldn't move much, right? From here to here, there's really not a lot of movement through the rest of the body. Pull the belly button in tight. Shoulders tired. All right. 3, 2, and 1. Stand it back up. We're going into it again, okay? Let's go. So we're gonna come into that wide stance, or we'll pivot from one. So your weight goes this leg, then it's gonna shift to this leg. So you're really playing with your center of gravity. Ready? All right, bend that left knee. Push the hips to the left. Turn, pivot to the right. 1. Got 8 here. Come on. 2. 3. Awesome. 7. And last one. Now come back to center. Let's shift that up. Right. Pivot. Breathe. You have 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And 1. Nice. Let's go into a row. From here, right? You're in that quad position, knees underneath the hips. Push strong into the other arm as you row. 1, Come on. Make that indent in the ground as you're pushing into it. Right there to that right arm. All right, so we're going 3 more in each arm. 3, 2, squeeze that shoulder blade in. Last one, each arm. Nice work. Let's get into that plank one, shall we? Where we're gonna bring that, we're here with the curl instead of here, right? You can have your feet or maybe your knees wider. Ready? And curl. Place that hand. Bring it over to the other side. Yeah. Okay. We're going 3 more on each arm. I'm going to come back to my toes. Last set. Good job. Okay, 8. That's it. 8 push-ups. Let's make them each as big a range of motion as we can. Ready? Let's go. Kick that leg through. Rotate following along with that leg. Nice. All right, last one. Kick, rotate, back down, in. You ready for your plank? Shake out your shoulders. Promising you, it helps. All right? Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, and up. All right. Deep breath. Make sure you're not starting to rock too far back or hips going up, okay? Stay flat, keep the belly button in, keep those legs straight. That's it. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. You guys, this is it. Let's get a 3rd round in so we can just do that really quick core little finisher, okay? All right. Wide legs. Just gotta peep my puppy over there. Koopa Loopa. Sprawled out with his arms. He's so cute. Round the shoulders up and back. You just gotta hold these dumbbells just a little bit longer. Let's go. 1. Rotate. I really want you to work on shifting your butt out to the side on that side lunge, please. So easy. You gotta tell yourself that sometimes. Here we go. Shift your weight over, and then bring it back to that foot. Whew. Getting a little too wide for my britches. 3. Last 3. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Okay, get it all the way down to the floor. Last time with those rows. When you row, I really want you to pull back on that shoulder blade, okay? All right. Last set. 3, 2, 1. Keep that shoulder back with that row. It's a long spine. Try not to arch that back. Staying square to the ground. All right, gang, we have 4 more. That's it. Let's do it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Last one with that dumbbell. Let's do that plank, shall we? Here we go. Come on up. Come on. Curl. Put it down. Pull it over. 2. How much shifting are you allowing to happen in those hips? Right here. Right. Notice how much wider my feet are now than in my normal plank. Try to bring those in a little bit. Make that a little harder, in fact. We're almost there. All right, last 3 of the day. 3. 2. And 1. All right, now we're done with those. We are done with those dumbbells. Let's go push-ups, okay? Remember, keep those elbows from coming out and shoulders coming up, okay? Tall posture, come on, you've got this. Screw the arms into the ground. Opening up that chest, here we go. One. Count them out with me. Let's do it. 2, 3. You got it. If you need to look, we'll see what it looks like from the knees. We're gonna come up. 4. Or maybe it's here. 5, okay? 6. 7, yes, yes, and 8. Last 40-second plank, and we're just gonna go quick some water and get onto our backs, okay? Ready, set, and let's go. Strong into the floor through those elbows. If you're on your knees, really tuck in that tailbone. Right, we're not here. Up, 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 up. Okay? Breathe. 10 seconds, less than that. 3, 2, and 1. Push back. Quick sip of water. One little exercise. On your back. Hug the belly. Hug the knees in. Pull the belly button down. Press the lower back into the mat. Relax the shoulders. Hands come behind the head. Legs go up tall. Try to not cross ankles if you can help it, okay? Here we go. We're going to drop those legs as far as we can, keeping that back to the ground. Bicycle, bicycle. Legs come up, down, and up. All right, got 3 more. 2. Last one. Hug it in. 8. We do it again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 less this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this puts us at halfway. 5, 6. Come on, you got this. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Hug it in one more time. 2 less. We got 8, and we're done. Let's go. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And one. Hug it in, hug it in, hug it in, shake it out. Good job, you guys. Happy baby. Elbows on the inside of the knees. Grab the outside of the feet. Drive your knees down into the floor. Deep breath, like belly breath. Good job. Bring those knees in. Roll it onto your side. Sit on up. Take one foot out, straight in front of you. And one knee in. Okay? We're going to cross that arm over. I want you to look back. Deep breath here. Turn back around. We're going to do that again. Come back around. Hug that knee in. Nice and tall. Switch. Hug the knee in. Good, tall. Cross that arm. Bring this arm back. Nice and tall through the chest. Relax the shoulders. Come back to center. Rebuild that spine. And cross. Deep breath. Come back. Nice work. Let's come onto our backs. Cross that ankle over. Drive that knee down to the ground. Oh, let's actually come into goalpost arms here. Trying your best to keep that elbow at 90 and also trying to get the hands to the floor. I know for some it's going to be really challenging. If you notice that from one side to the other, it's really hard. Maybe one's here, or vice versa, or something. You know, stretching anterior shoulder stretching would be really ideal. Maybe some lat stretching too. Bring that back to center with control. Relax those shoulders. Cross that opposite ankle. So I want you to get that knee away from you. Anchor this foot in on that knee and then drive that to the side. Deep breath here. You notice a big difference from one side to the other, too, as far as the shoulders go, when the knees are right versus left. That might be another sign to really work on stretching those lats, okay? Bring it back to center, bring the knees in, and I'm so glad you did that with me today. I hope that feels great. It should. Let's do it again sometime, okay? Bye.